Hey everybody, good afternoon, because it's lunchtime. Grumpy Santa here, back in Dingalan. Yes, back in Dingalan. Only stayed in Cabanatuan one day, one night. And for those that are curious about my doctor's appointment, my test results came back. That's what I went over there for, to see what my test results were for that bump I had on my nose. It's pretty much disappeared. So, I don't know, kind of good news, bad news kind of thing. I'm walking up to my sanctuary, by the way. So I can tell you up here. And a nice breeze. My kids were up here, by the way. They liked it. Catherine liked it. James was a little scared. Okay. Oh, I have to grab my pillow. Then I can tell you the story. Like I said, I never edit my videos. You guys see exactly what I'm filming. I don't pay attention to editing. I don't do that kind of work when I don't get paid. So, she took me right away as soon as I got there and showed me the results on a piece of paper from the lab. And it said possible basal cell, I think. That's the most common. But it said possible, it didn't say for sure. The findings, it said possible basal cell. And then she looked at my nose, she said, maybe I got it all. Maybe I got it all when I biopsied. Because it looks really good. So she said, her recommendation, just keep an eye on it. See if it grows. If it comes back, you have to go to a plastic surgeon. She gave me the name of one at the hospital we took James to when he broke his arm. There's a really good plastic surgeon. She said, just wait though, see what happens. That's it. Didn't cost me any more money. She didn't ask for more money. I'm surprised. Then I chatted with her for a little while because she also has property here in Dingalan somewhere right around here. And her property's also Wright's. And she said her husband's giving her a hard time to sell it. I said, well, it's going to be difficult because it's Wright's. Anyway, we chatted a little bit, and I said thank you very much for everything you did. But if I have another problem, I'll let you know. I'll come back and see you. Oh, she said thank you, thank you. Very nice lady. So that's it, folks. Good news, nothing to do. Just keep an eye on it. Bad news was possible basal cell. Some more good news than bad news. I think it's gone. Oh, I'm going to start taking some precautions. I have a big hat I'm going to wear now, especially when I cut the lawn. And maybe get some sunscreen. We'll see. But for now, I'm just going to hang out in my shady place of solitude. My fortress of solitude. Superman hangs out at. And what else? We did move the Kubos, her two little cottages that she's going to rent on Easter. We moved them in place, but I might move them again. satisfied with the positioning. We'll see. Let's take a look. See, one's here, and then one's here. I think I'm going to move this one back some. I don't really like where it is. This one's okay. This one's okay over here. This one, I don't know. I think it has to be moved. I could probably drag it in the sand myself, but I'll get Grace to help me. It's really not that heavy, but it takes at least 2 people. If you have 4, it's really easy. So anyway, the kids are in there. We're trying to get them to take a nap, but they're watching a little TV first. Because me and Mommy already went to town. We actually took the hoopty, but I forgot I left my camera behind. But there's nothing to really show you anyway. But we did drive the hoopty in town. I put some gas in it. It drove okay, but it's not really great. It's better than it was. I don't know if it's $200 better, but it is better. We went and paid our tax, and that was not good. That was bad news also because they told us we didn't pay last year. So I got to try to find a receipt for last year and see if they're correct, see if it's been 2 years. So it was close to $7,000. $7,000 each year I had to pay for 2 years. So it cost me $14,000, folks, just to drive into town, pay my tax. They charged me for 2 years. And it's not even property tax, folks. We don't own this place. We don't have a title. We have rights. You still have to pay for the buildings. That's what you're paying for, not the property. He said if you had a title, it would be even more. You'd have to pay more tax if you had the actual title. Anyway, I can remember my property tax in Florida was $1,000, so I guess $300's not too bad. But I don't own it. I owned it in Florida. I owned it. Here I don't own it. So 14,000 pesos, folks. And he said if I can find a receipt, if I paid last year, bring back the receipt and he will give us some money back. So I have to look to see if I kept the receipt and how much we paid. Beautiful breeze, man, up here. And then later on, Mommy's going to help me hang the solar lights up here. So we'll see how good they are. If it holds out. If it lights up decent at night. I don't expect a whole lot. They were really cheap lights on Lazada. We'll see how long they last. I don't have a lot of hope for them, but we'll see. Anyway, let's take a look outside, then I'll load this video for you. I just wanted to give, for those who are interested in my prognosis, what happened at the doctor's, because that's the reason I went to Cabanatuan anyway. But the kids enjoyed having me there because we actually went to lunch before we went to the doctor's. We had a real nice lunch. Of course, they bought toys, 1 toy each. Always. Can we get a toy? Can we get a toy? What am I gonna say? Oh man, the money's going all the time. Then I told Mommy, Grace, I said, 14,000, I don't even own the place. That's why I want to get out of here. Anyway, her answer is, oh, that's why we have to open the resort back up. We have to make money. No. No. We'll we'll see how it goes on Easter anyway. Like I said, see what gets broken, what gets destroyed. Anyway, let's take a look outside while I'm talking so you don't have to look at me. This tower does wobble a little bit if you move around too much. Even a strong wind will blow it. But it's good, I guess, to move a little bit, because that's how they build, like, earthquake buildings. They build them with, like, springs, big springs, so it has fluctuation. They fluctuate so they don't crack all at once because they can't budge. So it's better to have like a little bit of movement, so it gives a little bit. If it was totally stiff, it wouldn't be as good. So I think it's good to have a little movement. Anyway, it's real quiet right now for being a Friday. I don't see anybody around. I don't see anybody in any of the resorts. Very quiet over here at Edwin's. Not one motorcycle, not one person. And then looking over here, nobody. Nobody on the beach. Nobody in the Kubos. Nobody over here. Nobody over here. I like what they did. I like what they did over here. If you can see it, they put like their own little seawall up. That's as far as I can zoom. And then they put some railings, wood railings. I don't know if they have a pool. Probably not. But it's a nice little place. Their cement building looks pretty strong. So they did a pretty decent job over there. And actually they got a good side. Their side over there is good, because they don't get any garbage on their beach like we do. Yeah, I told you before, we get all the garbage over here. The other side's better. Anyway, we have a nice view, and I'm enjoying my solitude. My sanctuary. Alright folks, that's it. I'm gonna go try to load this video. And when Mommy comes over here, we have to move that Kubo again. I don't like the way it is. Alright, thanks for watching. God bless everyone. Like and subscribe, it's free. Santa Claus. Not too grumpy today. Over and out. Actually, just grumpy about paying $14,000, but I'm okay. God bless. Over and out.